Good morning, children. So today I am here to take your second chapter, nouns, countable and uncountable. I hope yesterday's chapter was clear to you. Yesterday what we did, do you remember, children? Yesterday we did about nouns revision. It was just a small revision chapter about nouns. So do you remember, children, what is a noun? Noun, I told you, noun is a naming word. It names a person, place, animal and a thing. Now your second chapter is about countable and uncountable noun. First chapter was your revision chapter of noun, and why it was so important to revise about noun. You know, children, unless and until you have a clear idea about nouns, what is a noun, you won't get a clarity about countable and uncountable noun. The word, from the very word countable, you can see over here, let me make you visible. Countable and uncountable nouns you can make out from these very words. Countable means the nouns that can be counted, and uncountable nouns means nouns that cannot be counted. Okay, from the very word countable and uncountable, the meaning is evident to us that countable noun is the noun that can be counted and uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Now we come to this. See, we can count most of the nouns. Okay, most of the nouns can be counted by us. So see, one toy. If we say one toy, then you can count it. Okay, this is singular in number. One toy is singular. Next, two or more. Two or more can be termed as plural nouns. Now, three toys. If you see more than one toys or three or more than that, it is plural in number. That also can be counted. One orange, you can count it. Two oranges is plural in number. If one is there, it is singular. Two or more than two, it is plural. One phone is also singular, okay, because it is one. And seven, two or more than two or even two, it is plural. Okay, so let me show you some live examples. See, one pen, I'm keeping it. See, you can see the pen over here. I've kept it on my board. One pen. If we keep, I'm keeping three pens on the other side. Okay, so this is one singular, this is three pens. So these are plurals. Now, one pencil box, this is one pencil bag. Okay, and this one, if we merge it together, then it becomes two together, then this is plural. Okay, again, if we keep one book, okay, one book, and then again if we keep it together, two books, one is singular, one was singular, and this is plural. Two is many. Okay, now over here, see, nouns are words for your understanding of the thing that we did yesterday. For you to remind, this note is given. Okay, nouns are words for people, places, things, organization, feelings, events, ideas, and many other things. So what do you understand by this definition, children? Nouns are words for people. Okay, it can name people, places. I have told you, it can name people, places, things, organization, feelings, events, ideas, and many other things. So we are going to learn much more about nouns in this chapter. Now notice that we cannot count sand and water. Now we coming to countable and uncountable noun. We will see some examples about countable and uncountable noun. If you notice that, can you count sand or water or even sugar or even the hair that you have on your head? No, you cannot count. Even if you try, you cannot count. Can you count the stars on the sky? No. So those are called uncountable nouns. Countable nouns have singular and plural form. So the nouns that can be counted, they have both singular and plural forms. So examples are chair, chairs. So chair become chairs. We add s to the noun form to make it into plural form. Okay, student becomes students in plural form. Okay, to make it into plural. Uncountable nouns have only one form. Okay, uncountable nouns have only one form. They do not have any singular or plural. We need not change it into plural. Okay, it has only one form. Always remember, children, uncountable nouns has only one form because it cannot be counted as countable nouns. Countable nouns can have both singular and plural noun, and it has singular and plural nouns. It can be divided into singular and plural. But uncountable nouns only has one form. See, children, over here I have drawn some examples for you to understand it better. Furniture. Furniture, when you mean furniture, furnitures, we do not write furnitures, we do not put s after the e. Furnitures, if anywhere you get this, it is wrong. Okay, so no plural form of this, only furniture. Rice cannot be counted, so no rices is wrong. Cross mark is given. Only rice. Milk is also uncountable noun, so milks cannot be the correct form. It is incorrect. So milk is the correct form and it is an uncountable noun. Money is also an uncountable noun. Though some of you may be thinking that yes, we can count money, but over here money is an uncountable noun. Okay, so monies, we do not write monies, we write money. The businessman has a lot of money. Do we write monies? No, it is an incorrect sentence. So money. Now we cannot use words a or an with uncountable nouns. So naturally, children, a and an is only used for the words that we mean to prove as singular. Okay, But uncountable nouns cannot be counted, and neither it is singular in number. So we cannot put a or an before that word. So examples are given over here, children. An ice is an incorrect word. We do not write an ice. So cross mark is given. An ice is not correct. It is incorrect. A news. We do not write a news. It is incorrect. A paper. No, it is incorrect. Paper is also an uncountable noun. Now see, instead of these words, what do we write? We rather say a piece of news. Instead of a news, we say a piece of news, a sheet of paper, and a cube of ice. Do you get it, children? What do I mean to say? An uncountable noun do not have a singular or plural form. It has only one form, as I have shown you in the examples, and it do not use a or an before its word. Okay? We do not write an ice, a news, a paper. Rather we write a piece of news, a sheet of paper, and a cube of ice. Now see, children, over here I have done. I have written some sentences as your exercise to understand the chapter well. Okay, and for your doing your worksheet also. Okay, these all you have to do for your worksheet. I will be sending you your worksheet that you will do in your fair copy at home. I hope you have made that fair copy by now, and all of you are doing it seriously. Now see, children, put a tick if you can count the items and a cross if you cannot. Now over here, sand, can you count sand? I hope you cannot count. So you will put a cross. Bowl. Bowl. What do you mean by bowl? Bowl, the serving bowl in which you have something, food or something, that you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4 bowl can be counted. Okay. Boy. Boy also can be counted. Number of boys. Okay. How many number of boys and girls are there in your class? So you can count the number of boys in your class. So you will tick over here. Okay. Now fill in the blanks with suitable words choosing from the box below. Now over here some words are given in the box. So you have to fill in the blanks with those words that is matching with the sentence. Okay. Now the first one is I have done for you, and you are going to do in a similar manner in your worksheet. Okay, this is just I am showing you so that you do not face any problem while you do your worksheet. I stopped at the store to buy dash of water. Water is uncountable noun. Now see what goes with water. Bottle of water. So bottle is the most appropriate uncountable noun that you will put in with water. Okay. Now my brother made me a hot dash of tea. What it can be? What is written? Cup, cone, bottle, stack, wren. So cup is most appropriate over here. So I'm writing over here cup, C-U-P, cup. Okay. So like this you will do the worksheets at your home. I will send you the worksheet that you will do at home. Okay. I hope all of you have got your book by now from the store, and if you have not got, try to find the book. It will be easy for you to follow the teachings and all, and also to do the worksheet from your, if you have the book. Okay. And even if you don't have, I'm sending the worksheet. You download it from the WhatsApp and you do it in your fair copy. Do not just keep your work pending, because if you do not do your work on time, you will be at a loss. Okay children, I hope you are understanding. Now let's do a quick revision of the chapter once again. What we did, we started with this chapter, which is the second chapter of your grammar textbook, nouns, countable and uncountable. So at the very beginning I told you children, what is a countable noun? Countable nouns are nouns that can be counted. Countable nouns have singular and plural form, both singular and plural form. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted, so uncountable nouns have only one form. Okay. Now see, I have also given you some examples of countable singular and plural. Okay. One toy, three toys. One toy falls under the singular group, three toys falls under plural. One orange is singular, two oranges are plural. We just add s to make it into plural. One phone is singular, two or three or seven, six phones are plural in number. What is a noun? Nouns are words for people, places, things, organization, feelings, events, ideas and many others. Okay. Now did you ever notice that we cannot count some, sand and water? So many other nouns also we cannot count. Okay. As I have also given you some example. These nouns which we cannot count are called what? Uncountable noun. Okay. Notice that we cannot count sand and water. Countable nouns have singular and plural form. So the nouns that we can count are known as countable nouns, and it has both singular and plural forms. Examples are chair will become chairs, student will become students, toy will become toys, pen will become pens. So I have shown you the example. Book will become books, school will become schools, such on. Okay. Uncountable nouns have only one form. So it has only one form, it cannot be changed into plural form or so. Or if it is in plural form, it will remain so. Okay. Like see, furniture we do not change into furniture. This is wrong. Rice will remain as rice. Rices is wrong. Milk will remain as milk. Milks is wrong. Money will remain as money, and monies is wrong. So this is it. Uncountable noun have only one form. We do not change the form of noun in uncountable nouns, as it cannot be counted. Okay. Now hair, another example we can add over here. Hair, can we count hair? No. Hair will remain as hair. Okay. We cannot use the words a or an with uncountable noun. Yes, this one. We will never use a or an with an uncountable noun. Why? You have to think, children. Why do we use a and an along with a word? Why? Because we try to mean by, what do we try to mean by a or an? A or an is used to mean a singular noun. Okay, a or an both are articles and they mean singular nouns. Okay, they are used before a singular word. But as uncountable nouns do not use singular nouns, singular forms of nouns, we will never use a or an before these words. So an ice, a news, a paper, all these words are wrong. These are incorrect. Rather we will say instead of that a piece of news, a sheet of paper, a cube of ice. Okay, these are correct. Now for your worksheet, I am doing a revision exercise. I'm just doing a demo exercise for you, for your understanding, so that you can solve these worksheet at home. Okay, I'm just showing you how to do. Put a tick if you can count the items, and if you cannot, put a cross. Now for the things that you can count, you will just put a tick. Bowl you can count. Okay, serving bowl, the things that you can eat food or something like that, and you put a tick. Sand you cannot count. Cross. Boy you can count, put a tick. Now fill in the blanks with suitable words choosing from the box. In the box some words are given. You have to fill in the blanks with these words. Okay, suitable, that is suiting these sentences. Cup, cone, bottle, stack, grain, all these are given. So I stopped at the store to buy a dash of water. What is most suitable for this? Bottle of water. So I have written over here bottle of water. My brother made me a hot dash of tea. So cup is most suitable for tea. Tea is also uncountable noun. So in this way you will do the entire worksheet that I am going to send you today. Okay, till then you take care of yourself. Goodbye.